welcome back to another Friday reviews, Friday film review. Yep, it's Friday. You guys just heard the tune, you already know it. Friday reviews, yay! Okay, so today I'm going to be reviewing Mr. Holmes, which I have talked about in another video. Have you seen it? You know what I mean? And yes, this is my Friday reviews of it. Now, I have been looking forward to this movie for quite a while because I really enjoy Sherlock Holmes as a character. I've been really loving the Sherlock series at the moment. I have one episode left of series 3. And because I don't want it to end just yet, so I haven't watched that one episode. And I've been loving that. I've watched the, Robert Downey Jr. Sherlock Holmes movies, which actually I just aren't super good, but still it's fun Sherlock. So this is Mr. Holmes, obviously, with Ian McKellen. Yeah, McKellen. I always gotta check it's E, not McKellen. It's McKellen. Anyway, with Ian McKellen. And basically it's kind of about Mr. Holmes's, or Sherlock Holmes's last, not mission, what would you call it? Does it say on the back? His last case. That's the word I wanted, his last case. Okay, so this is about his final case, but that's what I knew going into this. But it's so much more, because it's kind of two stories crossing over. Basically, it actually shows him now that he's retired, living in this house where he has a housekeeper who has a son. The little son actually I think is quite an important part of this movie because I love the little son, or the little boy in this. He's so great. And he was definitely a real great character for me when watching this movie. I loved his character, I loved the story that went along with him, and I also loved the connection between the boy and Mr. Holmes. I thought it was fantastic, and it was definitely one of my favourite parts of the movie and added a lot to it for me. So anyway, he's living in this house in the countryside, but it then flashes back to his final case, which is interesting and I really enjoyed, but I actually think I actually preferred when it was the present day and his retirement thing and just seeing him kind of go about his life without being Sherlock, but with that still Sherlockness in him, if that makes sense. You can still tell he's got that way about him, but he's obviously getting a lot older and a lot of other stuff. And it also has this other third kind of crossing over story, which involves this thing in Japan. So it's a really interesting movie, and it kind of has these different storylines that all interlink and then, obviously pull together. And I really enjoyed that. Overall, I give this movie 4.5 stars. I really enjoyed it. It was kind of a bit more relaxed than I thought it was going to be, but I think that really fit the tone for this movie, and I really enjoyed that, and I think I could watch this movie multiple times, and I really enjoyed the ending. I think originally watching through the movie I was going to give it a 4, and then as it kind of, in the last 20 minutes or so, or 25 minutes, I just loved that kind of whole ending and how everything came about, and I felt like it was such a nice tribute towards Sherlock Holmes as a character, I guess, with this being him older. It's something that we don't usually see, and I really enjoyed that, and I really liked how it all wrapped up. So then it was like, yeah, bumped it up a bit, and it gave it 4.5. So if you like Sherlock Holmes and you haven't seen this movie, I would definitely recommend it. It's really great. Ian McKellen's fantastic, of course. It's a great storyline. It's different than other kind of versions of it, whether it's the old classic Sherlocks or the new BBC Sherlock, or like I say the Robert Downey Jr. Sherlock. It's very different, and the tone you can tell is different, but it still feels like Sherlock Holmes. It doesn't lose that touch, but it has a different feel to it. Does that make sense? I hope so, because I really enjoyed it and I really recommend it. And yeah, I know I watched this multiple times. So yeah, thumbs up if you enjoy Friday reviews. Let me know if you've seen Mr. Holmes, because I really would recommend that you do, because I had so much fun watching it. I just enjoyed it a lot. But yeah, until then, I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye!